Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Flesh. I am Shadefire and this is episode 7. We appear to now find ourselves in the spirit world, the source of all the zombie ghosts or whatever are that we've been running from this whole time. And as I pointed out at the end of last episode, we're now stuck in first person, it seems. This is a little jarring because we still can't use the mouse to really control ourselves. So we still have to use the WASD tank controls in first person. Hopefully we don't have to do too much zombie avoiding. Let's see what Mr. Butler here has to say.
Find a way to shut off their source of energy.
Alright, we tried going around a circle and didn't do anything. So hopefully these cages will support us. Kind of a fan stuck to the wall. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a Silent Hill type thing. Ugh. Alright, I guess we have to find 2 more eggs. Sightjack doesn't do anything right now, so I'm guessing there's no enemies pursuing us. Oh, that's... I don't know if we can walk past that. I mean, I guess we should try. Yes, we can. I thought that might be like the red smoke we saw earlier that just couldn't be passed through. Alright, some more fans. This is like a mix of Silent Hill's Otherworld aesthetic mixed with the sort of weird mind maze from the end of Penumbra. I think I see another egg in this room, so... that's definitely not an egg, that is a giant man. Is that the skull creature? Not sure.
Rest here now. This is what Blair was after, resurrecting her, denying death.
Is this Blair's dead wife?
Resources to do this, yet it would be his doom. I don't recognize him anymore. I don't think that the creature that tries to kill you and killed me is even Blair anymore. Something else, a different spirit now dwells within him. They've switched places. Like all of Blair's dealings with their world, it was all just a trade.
I wonder if that's still the butler.
This is Heather.
So, if Blair switched places with some sort of angry ghost, doesn't that mean that he should be here somewhere? The real Blair? Does that say something? Nah, it's just nonsense. Moon runes. I'm a little lost. This place is kind of confusing. Okay, now I know where I am.
This is what Blair was after, resurrecting her.
If this is here, then what the hell is over here? Okay, this is the egg. Okay. I've now realigned the map in my head and I know where we are. So passed by a ghost man. And we open up this gate here so we can keep going.
Land of the dead. Blair called them the Wandering Race. But they betrayed Blair, turned him and his followers into those beings. I don't know the details, but I know that that's where all this came from. Yes, it's somewhere on the shore, the cliffside. There's an open gateway to the spirit world. Find your way over there, or they'll find us. Please, put aside your fear.
Okay, there's that ritual knife. We've seen one of these sticking out of a wall, and I believe also a person. Let's take that. Do we need to use the ritual knife on Heather? do I get back into that room? I know it's behind this wall.
This is Heather. That's Blair's wife.
There we go.
This is what Blair was having. Resurrecting her, denying death. Blair eventually had the...
That seems like a bit of a one-time use thing. Is it a dead end? I can't tell. I can't look up and down still, so I'm kind of limited to just staring ahead as though my neck were tied in place. Alright, here's another world egg. Behind a fence. I think that's the giant skull monster over there. Who is the wandering race, or a member of it, I guess. A giant flesh tentacle. It's always nice. Yes, come to the spirit world. I hear the flesh tentacles are quite nice at this time of year. And this one is also blocked off. Somewhat more thoroughly than the other one. Just gotta follow the lightning. Two for three. Oh, jeez. I don't like seeing this many interactable objects because this means a button puzzle. And okay, that's another one of those lights, but I don't know if it does anything anymore. There's no beam to not cross. And this room's mostly dead end except this hallway. I'm gonna get so lost in here. Alright, let's just fuck around with these buttons first, see if they do anything. That one makes it. Oh, that one goes in. Okay, that turns a light on. Do I just have to light it up? Oh, okay, I see. So some of these turn off other lights. It's one of these kind of puzzles. What's the point of having a padded corridor if the floor is still made of stone? I already passed through the fog door, and now we're gonna have to fight a boss. Oh wait, wrong game. He doesn't really seem that bothered by these monkey ghosts. Is that it then? Have we discovered the true form of the wandering race? Big, stupid monkey ghosts.
Oh, you did it. Hurry. I'll keep the gateway open.
Alright, now we just gotta go back. I guess. I don't know where that portal's gonna lead us. Are we just gonna appear, you know, 30 feet in the air where the tower used to be before it collapsed? Kind of hard to be urgent when you can't really sprint or anything. We just have to continue with this brisk jog or whatever. Better question, how do I get back out of here? I think it's this way? Alright, we seem to have found the path. Well, for a horrible spirit world full of spirit monsters, that wasn't so bad. Oh, well, maybe I spoke too soon. Oh shit, this is a dead end. You'd think that spirit ghosts could go through fences or something.
You did it. You saved us all.
Wait, why are there three of you now?
Our roads must depart, my friend. I'm afraid I have to stay here. Now that I see this world, this land of the dead, I realize now that all this time that I actually have belonged here.
Well, you are dead.
After all, I am one of them.
We established this a while ago.
And yet, maybe one day, after forever has passed, and I no longer remember the person that I once was, and no trace of memory remains. That day will be just like them, hungry for life, trying to do anything to get back, just to taste it.
Well, I mean, it's probably best for you if you stay here. I mean, you wouldn't want to go back as a
Death keeps us from the hellish
horrible corpse.
Forces us to move forward. The ultimate force in the universe. Maybe there's more to this world than I see now. I have many, many eternities to find out. Ah, Blair. He dwelled in the past. Tried to bring back the old days. Old times, memories. Things that could never be again. That was his demise. He tried to gain the power of a god. Instead just became a devil in the flesh. Yes, this is how I want to believe. It helps me somehow. Ah, it's so dark and cold in here. Lifeless. But in a way, restful. It's so dark.
Jesus, thought we'd have to listen to a monologue forever. I just want to go home. The tower's still here. And now we get to walk through the entire destroyed mansion and everything to get back to our car. I mean, presumably we could just go back the regular way and not through the mines. Or not. They actually went with a surprisingly common trope. Well, if you can even... I mean, I guess at the base level it's possession, but sort of the idea of, you know, ghosts who are angry about being stuck in the spirit world and want to steal the bodies of the living so they can live again. I knew that slow-moving barrel wouldn't be enough. And with his dying breath, he blocked us on this fucking bridge. What a douche. Can't we just, like, you know, kind of hang off the edge and climb around that? Now we gotta do some more ghost busting. Alright. The, ritual again. We've read this note before. Sorry, we need 2 ingredients that hopefully will be in this harbor building. And also a sacrifice. Just the ghost we have to worry about? Maybe we can trap him in this square even though he's a ghost. Ah, shit. I don't really get what all these traps are for. He's not even following us. Oh, is he gonna come after us now? I guess this is what the traps are for. To get past him, we gotta get him to follow us and then trick him. Hey! Hey! I guess we could just, you know, completely avoid him. Got some sulfur. I thought sulfur's supposed to be yellow, not green. Like, there's all these traps, but I mean, he's not even following me, he's just standing there. I have a feeling his AI broke, just like it did when he was actual Blair. where it doesn't reset when it's scripted to appear somewhere. Because I'm pretty sure he was supposed to chase us, and then we, you know, drop these gates to trap him. But instead, he's just going to stand there until we teleport him somewhere else. Like now. Yeah, here he comes. Like, I can stand right in front of him. Look at him. He doesn't even care. Probably just walk past him. I really hope I wasn't supposed to trap him in each of these, since they all have this symbol of the sun. Could be a huge pain in the ass, considering he won't even move. Oh hey, he walked right onto the circle for us. I do love that flailing animation they do. Gonna get ya! Gonna get ya! No! Why did he explode into blood if he was a ghost? Doesn't make much sense now, does it? Insert Zelda noise. Well, I guess that's it then. Go to the caves for shelter. I thought we were at the very end, not the do a bunch of stuff and then you'll be at the very end. We have now removed all form of ghost from this world. Unless it turns out that we are also a ghost now. That would be silly. But I'm tired.
Someone came here.
No, it's just her again. I was wondering if it might be a new one. So do I even have an option to not use the bed? Because I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen. Also, it's probably freezing in here. You'll just freeze to death in your sleep. Civilian number 6 or whatever.
It's so cold. I hate this place.
Even in sleep, I don't lose my death grip on this flashlight.
Why did I ever come here?
Mainly because my hand is now frozen to it.
How could I be so stupid? This can't be me.
I was wondering if it would go straight to credits or not. Oh wow, they actually did put some effort into their credits. That's surprising. Not from this game specifically, I mean it's been pretty good about, you know, quality all around. But just from source mods in general. A lot of them are, well, I mean, I don't really have to say anything. If you're one of the few people who watched Corsikovia, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I guess that's it for Flesh. I mean, it was a pretty interesting take on the source mod scene, or the horror source mod scene, I guess, because it doesn't even count all the other stuff. You know, they did something interesting. They actually even implemented the third-person camera that a lot of source mods don't do at all. They had an interesting idea, the whole sneaking, sight-jacking combination. I mean, it's taken from Siren, obviously, but implemented in such a way that it's not just the same game. I only feel that it's a little restricted, I guess, by what they could do with it. There wasn't really a lot of open exploration. I mean, it was linear in a sort of non-linear shell, I guess. You know, I mean, there was basically only one way you could go to progress, but because you were zigzagging across the environments, it didn't feel linear quite as much as just being jammed through corridors. Which makes sense. I mean, it's not just a first-person shooter. You're not just running ahead, shoot what's in front of you, keep going ahead. He didn't even turn the flashlight off. What a waste. But they sort of... I think they accurately worked within their limitations and still made, you know, something unique out of it. This is a source mod I don't regret playing. I mean, it was enjoyable. I think maybe my biggest complaint might just be the audio, really. I mean, not having subtitles and having a lot of filters and such on your voice acting that's already kind of whispered, you know, that's really my only major complaint. I mean, I enjoyed what we played through, and, you know, the story wasn't terrible. It wasn't too complicated or anything, you know. Man loses wife, man tries to turn to the occult to bring wife back from the dead. Plan goes awry. And, then there's zombie ghosts, who kill you by touching you. At least they don't try to climb down your throat, I guess. Well, that's it then. I've been Shadefire. I hope you enjoyed my journey through the Blair estate, and I hope you'll join me next time on whatever terrible place we find ourselves. Until then, farewell.